Spinach pesto. My recipe for nut-free, basil-free spinach pesto is so easy. There are only 6 ingredients, so you can put this together really quickly. This pesto is great for dipping bread or as a sauce for your favorite pasta. You can eat this right out of the blender or cook it on the stovetop. These are the ingredients that you'll need. 2 cups of fresh spinach. Now to measure the spinach, I just packed it in tightly to a 2-cup measuring cup. It comes to 94 grams or 3 ounces. You'll need some olive oil. I have 1/3 of a cup or 65 milliliters, 2 teaspoons or 10 milliliters of lemon juice, 4 cloves of garlic, a splash of white wine, and that's optional. You might need a little bit of water depending on how thick the pesto is, and you'll need a little bit of salt. There does not take a lot of preparation for this pesto, my friends. All of our ingredients are ready. I've rinsed my spinach. All I have to do now is just chop up my garlic, and I'm going to chop it up really rough. I'm not going to focus on, making it look pretty and making it all minced and stuff like that, because basically it's all going into the blender. So I'm just chopping it roughly. Just like that. I'm actually just slicing it. This one's already... Okay. This smells so good. I love the smell of garlic. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm squishing down the garlic because that helps the skin come right off. That works well if you have old garlic. Old meaning usually what's in the store-bought section, in the grocery section, you've got old garlic. If you have fresh garlic that you've grown or that you purchased at a farmer's market or something like that, this may not work. It takes a little more elbow grease to peel off the garlic peel for fresh garlic. All right. So I'm just going to give that just a little bit of a chop, but nothing fancy. And that's it. Basically what we're going to do is place everything into the blender, and we're going to keep about half of the olive oil aside. So don't put all of the olive oil in there. And I'm going to start with my liquid ingredients. So in goes my white wine and my lemon juice. And like I said, half of my olive oil, or just a little bit of the olive oil. It's very approximate. And my garlic. Get all that garlic in there. I love it. And my spinach. Now for the salt, the way you want to season it, it's up to you. I put in about a pinch of salt. You might like to put in pepper. I don't eat pepper because it wreaks havoc on my digestion, but pepper would be good in this too. And I mentioned before when I was discussing the ingredient list that you could use water instead of the white wine, because the thing is, this is kind of very subjective. You might like your pesto thicker, you might like it a little runny. We all measure things differently. I might be using a light olive oil where you have a heavy one, so the consistency is up for grabs. So just take the basics and make it the way you like it. That's what I always say. I just wanted to mention something about frozen spinach. I don't think frozen spinach would work very well with this recipe. I think it would get too soggy, but I've never tried it. So if you only have frozen spinach and you want to try this recipe, go ahead. But just keep in mind, 1 cup of fresh spinach weighs about an ounce, and an ounce is about 27 grams, something like that. And a pack of frozen spinach is usually 10 ounces. So you would have to make sure that you use 2 ounces of the frozen spinach in lieu of the 2 cups of fresh spinach. blender setting on low. And as it's blending, I'm going to drizzle in the rest of the olive oil. How easy was that? It's ready to eat as is, or you can heat it up on the stovetop. This pesto is so delicious. I just made some whole wheat bread and I'll be snacking very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, my friends, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more home cooking. And feel free to share this recipe with anyone you might think will enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Rain's Kitchen and Garden. Bye!